All right, we are live, guys. It is Saturday, June 21st, 2025, MMAOB Daily Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Adam Martin. Join my co-host, Mr. Big Marcel, and we have a special guest, one of our favorites here on the show, Mr. Alex Bahunin of MMAmania.com. Alex, man, welcome, dude. We always love having you on the show, man. I think the last time we had you was it Ankalaev Pereira, I want to say? Was that the last one you were here for?
No, it was one of the shitty Apex cards.
Oh, it was. That's right. Was it Macy Barber and with the fight that never happened? It might have been.
Probably.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
it was. Yeah.
It was too, wasn't it? I was like so excited to have you on for that card. But anyways, Alex, how you doing, man?
I'm good, dude. I fucking shaved my head for summer, so I'm fucking.
There we go. I shaved mine the other day too. So,
man, you might be lucky. I'm not gay, but I'm straight. Because otherwise, I'm just kidding.
God. We just did the recap show, Alex.
Don't get jealous, Adam. Don't get jealous.
We just did the recap show for Baku. I mean, we were kind of just shitting on the card. How bad do you think that card was, though, honestly?
I mean, it's fucking horrible, you know. Like, there was literally, all right, fine. One of the women's fights are good, but the only fucking good watchable fight that's like a legit 5 out of 5 is fucking Sadikov and Moda. Everything else fucking blew.
Yeah. I thought Maxim and Tajir was good. That's the other fight. But,
yeah.
I mean, it wasn't good. And it's just like, last card was bad too, man. I mean, Atlanta, that was terrible too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't want to sit here and like shit on, something that does give us a living. But I mean, at the end of the day, like, we're also fans of the sport. And like, we know that it can be better than this, right, Alex?
Dude, I've been watching this since 2005. So like, it's just like seeing like the ups and downs and like, I saw some videos saying that 2025 is off to like one of the worst years in UFC history, and like I have to kind of like go look at other years, but man, it's a pretty good argument.
It's got to be up there, But the good thing is, guys, the card this weekend should be good, right? 317. I'm so scared to even say it's going to be good.
I think we need to do a fucking prayer circle and fucking just
I think we do.
Hope to God.
And may God please give us a good event. Please.
Alex, I said to Adam earlier this week, dude, I'm looking more forward to our podcast than to the actual cards, man. That's crazy.
Honest to God, and that's just a sad state of affairs, bro. Like, goddamn.
You're gonna be there, I'm assuming, Alex?
Yeah. Dude,
press ledge?
This week is gonna be fucking crazy. It's like Wednesday is media day and grappling. Yeah. Thursday is press conference.
Yeah.
Another media day. Friday is ceremonials, UFCX, early morning weigh-ins, power slap, Hall of Fame, power slap. If people are gonna do that, like it's a crazy week.
You going to power slap?
Probably not.
Okay. What else is there? So there's what, grappling? You said there's another.
Grappling. It's like the first UFC BJJ. Show.
Finals.
Yeah, the finals.
I've been watching the show, actually. I didn't talk about this. I've been watching. It's actually kind of interesting.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm not really into, like, grappling necessarily, but it is a UFC product. Claudia Gadelha is obviously the director of it, and it's fun.
Fun grappling is very exciting to watch.
I agree.
But bad grappling is some of the hardest shit
and some of these fights, they don't go the full 5 minutes because they'll edit it. Like, they'll edit some of the the stalling out. And you've been watching The Ultimate Fighter too, right? This year?
Yes.
Dude, I mean, I hate to call me crazy, but I think it's been pretty good, this Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, the fights have been pretty good. I mean, they have good fighters on the show. It's just the show aspect of it isn't good.
I don't care about that part. I actually like the show this year, though.
See, that's what I would like. I want drama. I want because it's a reality television show.
Like Julian Lane or whatever. Just
yes.
Or like Nate Diaz knocking out. Who did he knock out again? Who was it, Marcel?
Sorry,
Nate Diaz. Who did he knock out in the Ultimate Fighter house? Who was it?
Jesus, Rob Emerson. I don't know.
Is that who it was? Someone. You guys remember what I'm talking about? I think. It was
no, Nate. Not that was Kaplan again with Tom.
It was the same season though, right? The same season, right? Yeah, season 5. Russian tough. I never watched it. Someone's talking about the shot. Anyways, Patrick's here. What's up, Patrick? I'm assuming you're going to be there, Patrick, right? He's asking if it's possible to cover it all as or overlap. I mean, you can't get everything, right? You can't cover everything, right? You got to pick and choose.
I'm not doing the press conference, and then I don't think I'm going to do early morning weigh-ins because I'm going to go straight to UFC X.
Okay.
But I mean, it's just great. It's just a fucking wild week.
I hope you have fun, man, and get some questions into Dana. I know you always ask him the tough questions, and he'll stare at you. So I love it.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the card, guys. UFC.
Go ahead. Remember, we shouldn't be in the UFC game. Bruce Lee, fuck you.
Maybe your boy. Well, you're going to see your boy Strickland this week. Maybe he'll probably be there too. I'm assuming, right? Strawn. Maybe he'll be around. We'll see.
Maybe.
I'd have to look at the list again. Fight Talk, what's up, man? Appreciate you, dude. He's always giving us the artwork for the chat. All right, I think we should get into the card, guys. So, all right, UFC 317, Topuria versus Oliveira. Looking forward to this card. I'm praying it's going to be good. I'll just get you guys' thoughts. Out of 10, I always ask this before the card, and then we compare it after. Out of 10, what do you think of this card? I'll start with you, Alex. You're a guest. What do you think?
I think on paper, I think for hardcore fans, it's like a good. I say like 7.5 for a casual fan that only watches pay-per-views. It's a fucking 5 maybe.
Okay, Marcel?
You know?
Pay-per-view or for a normal pay-per-view, I would say a 7, but for international fight week, a 5.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
I was going to say a 7 or 8, so I'm kind of in between. I actually right where you are, Alex, to be honest with you. I guess I like it a little bit more than you, Marcel, but you're right. I mean, I do feel like it's a bit light, I would say, for like an international card. It does have 2 title fights, though, but it feels like it's missing a couple of fights. Obviously, I think we lost one of the best fights of the card when Moment Kopylov and Paul Costa fell off.
I disagree.
You didn't like that fight, really?
I think that the card is better with Royval against Joshua Fan on it than that fight.
Well, that fight's amazing too.
Yeah, and even Talbott against Lima is a fun fight. I feel
they didn't really add that fight. It's replacing Cop and Royval.
Bro, Costa hasn't looked good since 1975. You know, so
I know.
Everybody hyping this guy up.
I love what's his name? Kopylov. Yeah, I'll be in San Diego, Alex. I'm going for the first time. You're from California, so I'm going to be there all week. I'm leaving on Monday morning. Yeah, but no, I'm not going. I'm with my 3-year-old daughter, dude. She's not coming with you. What are you to say, Alex?
San Diego is one of the better places in California. It's very nice.
I'm excited, man. You've obviously been before, so. You're from Los Angeles, or?
I'm like 40 minutes north of Los Angeles in Oxnard.
Oxnard, that's. Was it Anderson Paak? Isn't that the guy? He's like a rapper or something? Yeah, I know him. There we go. Yeah. And Tony Ferguson, right? He's from there too?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Do you really call them Anthony Ferguson?
Anderson, Tony Ferguson? Sorry.
I said you said Anthony Ferguson.
No, I said Anderson Paak. He's like a rapper, dude. He's got the song Bubbly, which I really like. It's a great song. True had his honeymoon in San Diego. That was like 100 years ago, True. You fucking nature, dude.
Oh yeah, Russell James.
About this really quick, but the Contender Series they did announce.
It's a very bad idea. Very, very, very.
Twice as many fights, which is crazy.
Twice as many fights.
Contender Series. You didn't see that? Dana
No.
He announced that. He said they're doing twice as many Contender Series fights.
Oh, 200 fights.
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, that's so bad.
It's a horrible idea. Horrible.
The only thing I can think is if they're just going to buy out LFA and that will be the show basically now. Like, would that make sense?
No, it's bad. Okay. Like they need it's perfect right now because they let prospects build themselves up over a year. Sure. If they do it twice a year, like say Q1, Q3, like there's not enough time, and it's just going to be a lot of shitty fucking.
There's not enough talent, I don't think, right?
No, there's not.
There's not. Even right now, they're signing some guys that are kind of borderline. They made some good signings this week with those European. Was it the Octagon champions? They signed 2 of them.
I mean,
Marcel's boy Shamrock. They signed him. A few other guys.
KSW.
Yeah,
but
KSW,
then like
they signed as well. So,
but you look at that, and then you look at the dude who's fighting SD Dumas. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
I know. I'm with you guys. The only thing I can think is maybe they'll do it like half in the summer, half in the winter. I mean, maybe. But if it's going to be like 20 weeks in a row, I don't know, man.
I don't think they'll do 20 weeks. They'll
with Patrick, but it's not good bad. For the
it would be so fucking bad.
It would also be too stupid if they do 10 weeks with 10 fights on one card. Also, don't do that, man.
Yeah, no, I agree with you guys. All right, I say we get into UFC 317. Why waste any time? start with the first fight on the card. I'm using Big Marcel's list, by the way, Marcel. So yours is correct, right?
My list is always correct.
Oh, it's always correct? Okay, all right. So a little different than I think UFC stats and some other sites, but I trust Big Marcel. He's the one guy I trust. The only guy I trust more than him is Alex Bahunin. So there you go. Not Crazy Kev. I trust you guys more than anyone. Let's go to the card here. First fight on the card, Niko Price against Jacobe Smith. Minus 2,000 for Jacobe Smith, plus 1,000 for Niko Price. Love Niko. I mean, the line is fucking crazy, but I mean, he's going to get destroyed, isn't he? Jacobe's just going to take him down, beat the absolute shit out of him, right?
He's probably not even going to take him down. He's just going to knock him out. It's
okay.
This is a squash match of all squash matches. It's bad.
I think you got to go it's probably under 1.5 rounds. I think he finishes him really fast, right?
Probably.
Marcel,
I mean, just off of Niko's last couple fights, like he's not the same at all.
He did look okay against Alex Barona, but Alex Barona's completely shot. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
What's that saying? Marcel, you agree? Really quick win for Jacobe Smith?
I cannot pick Niko, man. I love Niko. I think he's a cool guy, but man, Jacobe Smith looks so good, what I've seen so far. And I'm picking him by finish in the first round as well. So yeah.
He finished that Canadian guy. What's his name, Marcel? Christian Savoy.
Christian Savoy, yeah.
Yeah, he looked good in that fight, and poor Niko, man. I mean, they're really feeding him to the wolves here, and this is kind of like a short notice fight, right? It was booked on what was it, 2 weeks notice? Maybe it's this whole card. I feel like was thrown together, except for like the main event, really. Main and co-main event, like they've been around for a while, but
they even struggle with that.
Yeah,
they
were trying to add other fights, and it just never.
They were trying, yeah.
Because I heard that. You can talk about it. That Waldo against Pavlovich fight, and you know that as well, was supposed to be on this card, but they decided to Shanghai.
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next fight. Speaking of the devil, Marcel. Speaking of the heavyweights, this is Marcel's fight of the night here. We got the skydiver turned MMA fighter turned kickboxer, whatever you want to call him. I watched this thing on Fight Pass. He does like skydiving out of a hot air balloon. I don't know if you saw that, but Jhonata Diniz taking on Alvin Hines, who fights on Spectation Sports. He used to fight on Mecca, which used to be called Driller Promotions, Ignite Promotions. So I do know him. Obviously, he's an LFA guy, so Alex is well aware of Alvin Hines. His nickname's Goozy, which I love. The line is kind of short for this. Jhonata Diniz minus 210, Alvin Hines plus 180. I'll start with you again, Alex, because you know this guy pretty well. LFA veteran here.
I mean, the only chance he has is if he gets him down. That's it. That's his only chance. If not, he's going to get lit up on the feet. So the question is, does he get him down? I don't think he's good enough to take. I don't think he's Tybura, right? And Tybura is the only one to get him down so far, I believe.
Lane did as well, man. Lane did as well in the first round, but he got knocked out in the second.
I think Carl Williams did, but it was like with a minute left. Carl Williams had a horrible game plan. It was just like, what is this guy doing? That's your boy. I know it's your boy, but what was he doing?
He had a very, very bad back and took that fight on short notice. And
they caught him after, I think after that.
Sure did. His manager fucked up. Anyway, I think Jhonata probably knocks Alvin out.
First round? Second round?
I think first round.
Marcel, same?
We're picking the dog here. Yeah, man. I'm not. Listen, I like Jhonata, but I'm not impressed by him. I think when the fight hits the ground, I think Hines can finish him. So I'm taking Hines by finishing the first round. Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm taking Jhonata. Dude, Hines has fought. I mean, I'm not trying to be too mean, but like he's for the regional scene, there it is what it is. They're not as good as the guys that Diniz has been fighting. Not only that, but like Diniz, obviously the kickboxing background. I would hope that he's getting better at grappling. I would hope. I know he's in 30s as well, so it's not like he's super young. But Alvin Hines is like mid 30s, making his debut on short notice. He's got a chance if he gets the fight to the ground, like Alex said. And that's I'm assuming how you think he would win, Marcel. But I think he gets fucking knocked out like pretty quick too. I think he gets knocked out. I think he'll try to push against the fence. It will fail, and then he'll get knocked out. So
listen, man,
there's such a gap of skill in the
brother.
Feet,
every finish in a heavyweight fight, I'm happy with. So whatever.
I think you'll see a finish. If not, man, god damn that. It's such a bad.
Remember this Braxton Smith against?
He had like 30 seconds of cardio. Who do you fight again? I can't remember.
Parker Porter.
Oh, yeah, Parker Porter, who's in BKFC. I think he just won, too, in BKFC.
Sure did.
The GOAT, Parker Porter, who fought John Jones way back. Yeah. All right, let's get to the next fight here, guys. SD Dumas, fresh out of prison, fighting Jackson McVey, making his UFC debut. This was booked on like super short notice. I don't even understand the booking. This is so super weird to me for this card, just on such short notice. Odds for this one are also kind of interesting. SD Dumas is favored, minus 135. Jackson McVey, plus 115. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Start with you, Marcel. What do you think?
We're picking Jackson McVey here. I'm sorry, Alex. No, Dumas is your boy. Dumas looked bad in his last fight. He has a lot of other things in his head going on, I think. And Jackson McVey doesn't look bad, man. He's a finisher. You know, I like what I've seen so far. I'm picking him by submission the first round, man. Give me Jackson McVey. Yeah, I'm taking him.
Alex?
I think SD Dumas knocks him out. Probably maybe second. To me, it's the level of competition. Jackson McVey's fought nobody. He's probably fought my local 7-Eleven cashier.
No, I think that's more something for Dumas, to be honest.
Good, yeah, him too. Yeah, I'm just not impressed with Jackson McVey. If he goes out there and finishes SD Dumas, I'll come back and eat my words. But I just don't think he's very good. I think it's a very bad signing from the UFC.
Fair enough. I'm just guys joking about the ankle monitor. I mean, I heard the same thing, so I'm sure you guys did the same thing too. That was an issue getting him for this fight. It is pretty crazy. The Desmond Green thing, the Desmond Green thing was also kind of crazy. Desmond Green actually, I think, did end up killing someone driving.
Did it? Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think
he was on mushrooms or something, wasn't he? It was kind of, or maybe it was the UI, I can't remember, but really sad story. It was a few years ago. He obviously got cut by the UFC, but anyways, getting back to this fight. You know what, Marcel? Hit the button for me too. I'm going to pick the dog as well. I did. So I picked ST with you last time against Alexeychuk, where he got finished. He just kind of turned up, and I still think that was an early stoppage. I still think it was. You know, I know he was.
I do too.
He was blocking every punch. He blocked every punch.
You can both suck my dick.
He wanted. You know who he needed? He needed Lucas Brasaki or whatever, that ref today from Mata and Sadikov. He needed that ref in the fight. But I just can't do it because you know what, man? Like, I mean, he just got out of jail. Like, how much has he really been training? He's looked like shit lately, in my opinion. He does have more experience. He's fought better competition. He has UFC wins. Like, there's a lot going for him. But, I mean, I'm with you because, like, I look at Jackson McVey and I look at the guy. I'm like, this guy's an MMA fighter. He doesn't really look like it. But then you kind of look at it like he's big for this division. He's very tall. He's got a big reach. He has power. He has some submissions. But at the same time, like, I don't know who the guys he's been fighting are. That's the thing, right? Like that's the biggest problem. The level of competition is really bad, you know.
Very bad.
But but he did fight just 2 weeks ago. He got a really quick knockout. It was, I think, were you there for that fight or was that in Vegas or no?
I don't think so.
Can't remember either. But anyways, he's fought obviously some LFA. He fought for Shamrock, a few other promotions. I'm going with McVey. I think he probably knocks him out, maybe a submission, but I don't think this fight goes 3 rounds. I'll just say that. I think someone gets finished, especially with short notice. So we do have a consensus dog to make things short, Marcel and I. But Alex is not. We don't have a triple consensus, which we love.
Yeah, the thing that's stopping me is like, yes, SD hasn't looked great, but he does have good takedown defense. And if Jackson can't get you down, he's not going to outstrike this guy.
I think.
Let's be honest. We know SD is holding me at gunpoint right now next to him. So
also, I'm still kind of pissed. Like they could have easily went and got Kyle Dawkins and Nick Maximoff. Like they were better guys.
Yeah, they weren't happy. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this guy probably could have used another fight, but he might actually win this fight. You know, the line's pretty close. SD a small favorite, makes sense. He's the UFC stalwart, I guess you want to say. But yeah, I'm going to go with the dog here. So we have Marcel and I have the same pick. We have the next fight here: Terrance McKinney against Slava Borshchev. Which, I mean, this could be fight of the night, but it might not last that long. We'll see. But as long as it goes on, it's going to be an amazing fight. Very excited for this fight. Your thoughts on this fight, guys? Terrance McKinney, the favorite, T-Rex minus 175, Slavikov, Viacheslav, Borshchev plus 150. Alex, your thoughts?
I think Terrance McKinney knocks him out. I have not been impressed by Slavikov at all. And if Chase Hooper is fucking outlanding you, Terrance McKinney is going to fuck you up. Plus, Terrance McKinney has good wrestling that he never uses for whatever reason. I think this is an easy one. I'm surprised the line is this small, to be honest with you.
I know I've talked with Marcel.
Yeah, that's why I'm laughing. So I got to tell this. Adam DM'd me, and he's like, this line, do you agree with it? I was like, yeah, man, it should have been even larger probably. And Adam was absolutely not agreeing with me. So that's why I'm laughing that Alex on my side here. I think Terrance knocks him out as well. The thing is, like, I think Terrance has more power. I think Slava is a little bit more technical, but also don't forget Terrance has a much better ground game than Slava has. He can fall back on that. Yeah, give me Terrance. I think he probably knocks him down or knocks him out, and if he doesn't knock him out, he wins by ground and pound. For me, Terrance, and I know I have to put Jhonata.
Yeah, you might as well hit the button because I already talked about it. This is the one of the few ones because just the line surprised me. But I mean, people are. I'm looking at the chat. Most of you guys are taking McKinney. Some are taking Slava Borshchev. I love McKinney. I think he's so exciting, right? I just don't trust the guy after 5 minutes. That's the thing. Like, he's gonna have to finish Borshchev. He might do it. I mean, obviously Chase Super dropped Borshchev. That was such a bad performance, but the guy's he's been in there some pretty good fighters. He's a very good striker, obviously super technical, big power. And he has fought, a fight with Sadikov that went to a draw, which after today kind of looks pretty good, I think, in hindsight as well. So, I mean, he's been inconsistent in the UFC. Obviously, he's coming off a loss to Tom Nolan, which was kind of a competitive fight, but not really. I mean, the thing with this guy is he just takes a lot of damage. That's the worry, but I think he can knock out McKinney. So
I just don't see, but like, does he like one punch KO Terrance? Because like he hasn't shown.
I think Terrance gasses. I think Terrance is going to gas. That's what I think.
Okay. Yeah, because I just like,
and he's knocked out the Dakota Bushi to the body, and there was another guy knocked. I can't remember who it was. Knocked out to I think it was a body shot. I don't think it's fight.
I don't know.
Under 1.5 rounds. Yeah.
Hopefully, usually if you beat McKinney, you fucking one punch him, right? Like you fucking just walk off KO. But like Slava just hasn't been showing me that lately. So who knows?
Totally fair, guys. I mean, again, this is one of the fights where I'm like looking at the line, but now that I'm talking to you guys, like I could be taking crazy pills here. It's very possible. I don't know what's in that water I just drank. Maybe something's got spiked and I'm going crazy here. But let's go back to the card, guys. We got the next fight here. Marcel's fight of the night. Tracy Cortez taking on Viviane Araujo. And the odds for Marcel's pick for fight of the night are Tracy Cortez minus 240, Viviane plus 205. Marcel, I know you're so excited for this fight, so go ahead and talk about it, man.
You're nuts, dude. It's really nuts, man. You're forgetting.
Marcel does not like Tracy Cortez, if it was any obvious.
Yeah, I'm really not into her, but whatever. You wish you were into her, literally. But that's something else. Sorry, man. I had to make the joke. You started. Yeah, man, this is a weird fight to me, because I think Araujo has pretty good takedown defense, and I don't see I wanted to say Tracy Cortez, but Tracy Cortez doing much on feet, to be honest. The thing is, like with Tracy, I feel like she got a lot of like good matchups for her, and when she got a difficult matchup against Rose, she fucked up pretty much. She didn't show up. This is a typical fight that can go to decision. This can be a repeat of Viviane Araujo against Karine Silva, pretty much, where the more experienced fighter wins. But at the same time, it's a winnable fight for Tracy as well, So I see this going probably to a decision. I'm picking Tracy, but it's not like because I think she's next level. I think it's just a good matchup for her, and it comes at the right time.
Alex?
I couldn't care about this fight, I mean, I've never been a believer in Tracy Cortez. I believe I'm right with you, Marcel. I think she's been given favorable matchups. I mean, I guess she's just gonna cage clinch Vivi for 3 rounds and win a decision. I couldn't care less. I could not care less about this fight.
I'm with you guys. But I do think Araujo could win the fight.
I think so too. It's possible.
Karine Silva, Marcel's used to really be high on her until the last fight. I don't know what happened there, but she does have 80% takedown defense, right? So it's pretty good. But now I'm thinking about it, Alex is probably right. It's just clincher against the fence. I mean, this is someone that the UFC obviously wants to promote. They love her. I don't think the ref will be like super eager to break it up if she is clinching and not doing a lot of work. So I think she'll win decision. I'm not too excited about this fight. I was just completely joking about that, Marcel. But yeah, Cortez by decision. Let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have, I know, not joking. This is actually Alex's pick for fight of the night. Hyder and Amil taking on Jose Delgado.
My guy.
Look how excited the guy is. You can just see him like frothing from the mouth right now. It's also this fight, man. Look at the odds for this. Minus 170 Delgado, plus 145 Hyder and Amil. So do you like taking a shot on the dog? What do you think? Who are you going with this one?
Yeah, it's a fucking fantastic fight. This is a International Fight Week fight for sure.
Banger.
I'm kind of surprised that Hyder's a dog. He just
35, right? Probably that's why.
I guess, but like, look at the level of competition, and Hyder just beat William Gomi, who's fucking notoriously boring and tough, right? So, and he's shown that he has a chin. So, I'm picking Hyder Amil.
Hit the button for him.
He hasn't really he hasn't shown anything like. I don't know. I'm not sold on Jose Delgado. He beat Connor Matthews, who,
I know. Let me go next. I'm with you, so hit the button for me too. I'm going to take a dog. I'll take the dog shot too. Hyder and Mill. I like both guys. I think they're both really good fighters, but to me, like, Hyder's just more proven in the UFC. He has more fights in the UFC. He's been around the sport a long time. He's never lost. Again, the age is the concern, 35. But I just think the guy's like super, super aggressive. He's super tough. His chin is fucking massive, and he can take a punch. Like, he really can. He does kind of look like Gilbert Melendez a little bit, doesn't he? Like, he does kind of look like his boy, right?
This is also his first fight in front of a crowd, so like he's gonna go.
You called it. You were like, "Get this fucking guy to the Apex." Didn't you ask him about it? He's like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Yeah.
Was it the Gomi fight? That was like an amazing fight.
Yeah.
Right? That was the one. Yeah. And then the other fight was with what's the guy's name? I saw him fight in Montreal. What's his name, Marcel? The guy he knocked out.
Lee or Fernie Garcia?
The Tiger guy. The Tiger. Korean Tiger.
Lee.
Yeah. And then he finished Fernie Garcia too.
This motherfucker tries to get me say the whole South Korean name, dude.
I remember his name. I just saw him fight.
Young Lee.
That's his name, Jung Lee. Hyder Amil, knockout. Maybe he knocks him out in a fucking banger. Maybe Delgado does really good early, and then he survive it. Delgado's good, man, but I gotta go with Amil. I just think he's a more proven guy. So I'm with you.
Yeah.
Marcel, you're gonna make a 3-for-3 triple consensus or no?
Fuck you.
Motherfucker, dude.
I was about to clap.
We're going for Delgado here, man. I think it will be a fucking great fight. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, you guys can both suck my dick. But I like Delgado a lot, man. I think he's a really good fighter. I think he's a big talent. Maybe this comes too early against Hyder Amil. Amil undefeated, great chin, like you said. He actually has a great chin as well, besides having a great chin, No, I'm going with Delgado, man. I think he wins the fight. I think he wins. He either wins a decision. I don't think he finishes Amil, but I think he wins a close decision. But I think this can be fight of the night. I think it's possible, but the thing is, it's not on the main card, so the UFC probably overlooks it, and Dana's way too busy to get Trump in. So, never know.
Yeah, no, you're probably right about that. All right, let's go to the next fight here. We have, I think, another really good fight here, guys, between Jack Hermansson and Greg Rodrigues in the UFC middleweight division. I think it could be a banger. Odds for this one: RoboCop -180, Hermansson +150. Alex, your thoughts?
Can you go first?
Sure. I've been asking you guys to go first. I'll go first on this one. I like both guys. Well, I think Jack Hermansson's a really good fighter. Obviously, you saw him beat Joe Pyfer, but that was a while ago, year and a half ago. He has not fought in a while, and that worries me here against G-Rod, who's been fighting super, super actively. He did take a shitload of damage against Jared Cannonier, was it 5 months ago? That's concerning, for sure. He always takes damage, but I do think he's he's got more weapons, I think, right here in this fight, so I'm going to lean towards Rodrigues, but I will say, he takes a lot of damage, guys, that it's a little worrisome, too, What if he doesn't knock out Jack? Jack's very good late. He's got good cardio. He's a good fighter. Jack Hermansson's, I think, one of the more underrated fighters in this division. He got booted out of the rankings somehow, I guess for inactivity, but they kept other fighters in the rankings for longer that haven't fought, so a little weird there, but yeah, I think it's a good fight. Jack, how many times has he been knocked out? Okay, Delize finished him, Cannonier finished him, Thiago Santos. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Rodrigues by knockout, but it's not like a sure thing. I'll just say that. So that's my pick. What do you guys think? Marcel, you go next.
Yeah, man. I feel like it's a close fight. The thing is, Rodrigues loves to stand and bang, while he has really good ground game. Hermansson, he's pretty technical. I feel like he knows how to win fights. We saw it before. He's very durable. His ground game ain't bad either, But man, I feel like listen. I think it's really close, but I'm not picking Obama in this one. I'm going with Jack. I think Jack wins.
It's a button.
Okay, because you asked so nicely. Yeah, I think he wins. I'm going decision for Jack Hermansson. I think he has to come through the first round probably, but he's very durable. Picking him.
Alex, what are you going to break the deadlock here? So,
man,
I guess you could pick a draw, 2-10-8 round and 2-10-9. You could do that.
The thing is like I don't see how Jack beats RoboCop other than like outpointing him, I guess, because I don't think he has enough power to fucking chin RoboCop, and I think RoboCop matches him on the ground. He might even be a better grappler than Jack, to be honest with you. So, and layoff, 37 years old. It's very hard to pick against people coming off layoffs. But then again, fucking Kamaru Usman just kicking off layoff and beat the shit out of Buckley, right? So like,
sure.
I'm going. I'm RoboCop. RoboCop knockout.
Okay, there we go. 2 for RoboCop. But yeah, I mean, I'm with you guys. Like, it's competitive. I wouldn't bet on this fight. Do you guys see Jessica against Fushia by Maria Agapova? They're fighting tonight, I think, right?
I didn't recognize her on with so many clothes. So, yeah.
Who, Maria or Jessica?
Jessica.
Yeah, you've been sending me videos over that you found on the internet. Think time off serves Jack's body well. Maybe it could. Yeah, he's definitely got a chance. So the next fight here, guys, we have the opening main card fight. And this was added pretty late, but it's opening the main card, which is interesting. Payton Talbott against Felipe Lima, Battle of Prospects. Really good fight. I'm glad that they did bump it up to the main card, even though, like, I'm surprised just because of the short notice. It's such a good fight, though.
Felipe was super happy.
Yeah, Felipe Lima is favored -180. Payton Talbot +155. So Payton was -1,000 against Jaime Barcelos. Got, I guess, people want to say fraud check. Marcel disagrees because he thinks Barcelos is really good. We'll see in this fight, too. I mean, he's fighting a great prospect. So I'll start. I'm going Felipe Lima, and it's not even because I don't think Talbot's good, because I think he can bounce back in his career. But to me, Felipe, if that fight didn't happen, I still would have picked Felipe Lima. I'm just higher on this guy. I think he's very, very fucking good, and I've liked all the fights in his UFC career so far. Obviously, he beat Naimov on short notice, and that was up a weight class. Then he beat Miles Johns. He's looked really good. Payton Talbot, I think he had a pretty soft schedule to start his UFC career, to be honest, and then obviously he fought Barcelos and Delgado wrestled. I don't think that happens here. Lima could maybe be the better grappler, but I think it probably is on the feet. But I think Lima will end up outpointing him on the feet. So, amazing fight. I think the odds are, they're getting a little up there now, but I do think he wins. So, my pick is Lima. I'll take him by decision. What do you think, Alex?
I'm like you. I'm not off the Payton Talbot train. Like, I think he's still very good. He's still super young. I just think Lima's the much better fighter. I think he's. Yep. I think this is just a levels fight, and I think like Lima beat a really tough Miles John, and I think Miles Johns could possibly beat Payton Talbot. So I don't know if he finishes Talbot, but I'm picking Felipe Lima. He's fucking very, very good.
And Marcel?
Listen, bro, he better wins. I got his rookie autograph, number 220 from
Octagon. Oh, I can't see that. I can't even see it. Again? I couldn't really see it. Oh, it's on your phone? I can't. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I thought you actually had the card on you.
Fuck, I sent it to you.
Can't see it. Don't worry. Yeah.
I'm picking him in. I think he's a really good fighter. We've seen it so far. I was on the fence last time with the Miles Johns one. I sent it to you, by the way, by WhatsApp. But I think he wins, man. I think I'm also not on the Payton Talbot hype train or whatever. I still think he's really, really good. But for me, Lima here as well. Can you show it, Adam? Maybe?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I mean, maybe. Can you guys see?
Yeah, you have to put it in the camera.
My bad.
Yeah, better than.
It's hard to see, but yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
A little bit.
All right, let's go. We're done with that fight, right? We all picked Lima. Okay, so there we go. Let's go to the next one here, guys. We have a rebooking here between Renato Macanio and Beneil Dariush. We're supposed to happen at 311th on this card instead. It's funny because Dariush was like promised a big fight by the UFC for like basically Macanio Moicano taking the fight and he had to step aside, and they just gave him the same fight. So,
Yeah.
I do know he got show and win for that fight that didn't happen, so at least he got paid. But yeah, I mean, he's just getting the same fight again, which I guess makes sense because they did train for each other. Minus 150 Moicano, plus 125 Dariush. I kind of feel like it can go either way, guys. Honestly, like I do. I was leaning Moicano before though, so I don't think it should change my opinion just because he got destroyed by Islam. I don't think that should change my opinion about it. It's just for me. I feel like Dariush is like he's taking a lot of damage, man. He's been knocked out a couple times now. I know against good competition, but he's been knocked out a bunch and kind of getting worried about it. I mean, obviously Moicano has also been knocked out, but it's been better lately for him. He hasn't been knocked out in 5 years, so it's been a lot better as far as like absorbing damage and stuff. This fight could be a banger. It could be a boring not boring grappling match. It could be an interesting grappling match. It could be a boring fight where they just push each other against the fence. It could go a lot of different ways, I think. So don't have the best read on it, but my pick would be Moicano to win. I guess he could chin Benny maybe, and he's been finishing guys lately, so hard to say because Benny's on the feet, like he's dangerous too. I guess Moicano is going to be my pick, but it's kind of a volatile fight, I think. Alex,
I'm going Dariush.
Hit the button for him.
I think people are looking too much into Dariush losing. He lost to fucking Armin, lost to Charles Oliveira. Yeah, they were brutal stoppage, or Armin was a brutal stoppage, but like Armin was, Armin's Armin, right? So I think Dariush has more power and he's better on the ground, and so that's I think he either knocks Moicano out or maybe submits him. But then again, like Moicano's been on a run, and he only lost to Islam, so there is that. But I'm just feeling Benny Dariush.
Marcel?
The thing is, like a lot of people saying Dariush is much older, but they're the same age,
right?
Yeah.
He looks way older though.
At the same time, I was thinking about going with Moicano, man, in this fight. And the thing is, Alex never backs me in my pick, so I'm going with Moicano. I'm not backing him. Fuck him. No, I was on Moicano's side. I was kind of like in doubt about it. I think it can go both ways. It's a close fight. Sure. I think both guys are pretty good on the ground. I think Moicano became better stand up. But Dariush, pretty much same for Dariush. Moicano for me, man. I'm picking him by decision.
I do want to get this comment here. So I'm looking at just their career and like since moving to 155, Moicano's only been knocked out once by Physio. That's it. The other knockouts were 45, so I don't.
But he's been dropped.
He has been dropped. I agree, but so Benny's been like actually put on cold like 4 or 5 times. So
fair.
I think they both have bad chins. I mean, that's straight up. I do. And the thing is, like, I think it's going to be a striking battle, man. Someone's getting knocked out. Alex might be worried about this one. I have no clue. I'm just going to stay the fuck away from it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Great comment here by the GOAT. Magomed Ankalaev. He's saying, "Your daddy is next, Alex Bumtree. Take a seat. Terrible fight." Great quote. I just wanted to share that with you guys.
You know what Marcel is like? It's funny with the difference between you and I, Alex, and Marcel is like we like guys that like come to bang, bro. We're into guys like Hyder Amil and Jose Delgado. Marcel gets hard thinking about Evloev getting his hand raised after 15 hard minutes, or Evloev outpointing and winning another fight as a decision merchant. That's the stuff that gets Marcel excited. He messages me out. He's like, I can't wait to watch this fight go the distance. Like,
listen, you tell me that Evloev's last 2 fights were boring. Don't tell me they were.
Okay, the fight with All Allen was good, even though Dana White shit on it. I just don't think he even paid attention.
And the Sterling fight was also good.
It was pretty good.
Okay, good.
All right.
Now you can go on.
I'd rather watch Hyder Amil fight than.
Now you can shut the fuck up.
Alex, am I crazy for saying that? I'd rather watch Hyder Amil.
Of course, he's gonna back you. He always back you. He also backed you in the bathroom. So fuck up.
No, this isn't Payton Talbott and Frank Ocean like someone saying. Nope. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have. I mean, this has got to be fight of the night, right? Brandon Royval taking on Josh Van. This fight's amazing.
Alex just told you what's going to be fight of the night. You're like, this is going to be fight of the night.
Maybe this one is. I was my pick 5 minutes ago. Now I forgot this is on here. So it's a crazy fight. So the odds are interesting too because Van opened as a big favorite. And now the line is close. So now it's Royval's a small favorite. So for the purpose of the show, we're going to go Royval's favorite, Van dog. Royval minus 115, Van minus 105. Marcel, start us off. What do you think?
So yeah, I love the fight. It's a big opportunity for Joshua Van. Adam is a massive fan of Joshua Van. He's a fan of Van. But who isn't?
I really am, dude. I love this.
He's a great fighter, very fun to watch, and he's also winning first rounds now, which is which is an improvement. If you look at Royval, I think Royval is super underrated, man. A lot of people already picked him not against Tyra, which I thought he was going to win, and he won. It was a close fight. I give you that. Man, why would listen? Van is great. He's still super young. I cannot pick him against Royval. Royval is way more proven, in my opinion, than Joshua Van is. I think Van is a great fighter. I think he has championship potential in the near future. But right now, I got to pick Royval, man. And it's 3 rounds, man. Maybe he even gets him out, but I'm going with the decision win for Royval, and I think he makes it pretty clear, to be honest.
Alex?
I was fucking flabbergasted when Josh Van opened as the favorite, and
I told you he would, though. Did I not? I did.
Yeah, you did. No, you sure did. I was fucking shocked, and I'm kind of shocked. I'm shocked that Royval is not like a minus 200 favorite, because I just don't see Josh Van beating Royval. And I'm kind of using not really in my math, but like I think Tyra beats Josh Van and Royval just beat Tyra, right? So like the level of competition is not even comparable. I think it's just too much too soon. And I'm picking Royval. But fucking Josh Van, Fury veteran, Fury Hall of Famer, but you lose it to Royval.
Man, this is so tough.
This hurts Adam so much if he's picking for Royval.
This is so incredibly painful, because you guys know I love this dude, and I mean, I've been saying he's going to be UFC champ. I still believe that, by the way. He's only 23, so I think he can be a champion. I really do. I do kind of feel like it's too much too soon, though. I do kind of feel like that way, and that's why I said when the fight got booked, I was like, I need time to think about this, because I really wasn't sure. I did think he'd open as the favorite, because again, he just came off that win over Bruno. It was like literally the day before.
Yeah.
He knocked out Bruno. But like when I think about it, it's like Royval he's way more proven. He's fought the way better competition, beaten the way better fighters. And the thing is, like, his losses are like really like ground-based losses. Van doesn't have that ground threat. He's a striker, pure striker. And Royval's just fought way better competition. Royval's a little bigger too. He's been training for this card. He didn't take any damage. He hasn't fought since 8 months ago. Van did take a little damage against Bruno Silva, not a lot, not enough.
I hear that pain in your voice.
There is I know. There's like that hesitation. Listen, I want to pick Van. I really fucking want to. I want to pick Van, but I gotta go for Royval by decision, guys. I have to go with the same pick as you. And part of me hopes I'm wrong, because I'm gonna be like, fuck Marcel. You guys talked me out of it. I'll probably say that next week, but. The reality is, like, I look at the level of competition, I look at just who they fought, and it's night and day. It really is. And Royval he's number 1, and he's fighting number 10. He should win the fight, and he should be a bigger favorite probably. So I'm with you guys. I agree. Royval by decision could be fight of the night. It could be an amazing fight, but I still kind of hope Van wins too, because I love the guy. So, and I will say this: if Josh Van wins, he'll get a title shot, which is crazy to think about, right? Isn't it? So. I would imagine the winner gets a title shot, right? They're going to fight the winner.
But just look at this. Like Royval's resume is just fucking nuts, dude.
I know. I watched James' interview with him the other day, and he was just kind of going through it. He's like, dude, look at who I've beaten. I'm like, what's my worst loss? He's only lost to Pantoja and Moreno in the UFC. He's lost obviously sometimes. I think he lost in LFA before, if I'm not mistaken, in some of the smaller, like, Colorado promotions, right?
And the events that Moreno lost, right?
He did. And he got, didn't he get injured? I want to say he got, like, his shoulder popped out or something. Remember that? He just got taken down. And,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it was like cycling on the ground pretty much of pain, yeah.
Got to go for the number one, for the winner. Or Royval for the winner. I want to get this comment. I think Kopp pulling out, like, he's not there now, dude. Listen, the next fight we're going to talk about is the title fight. So the winner's going to get the title shot, right? It makes sense. Mm-hmm. Unless Pantoja goes to 135, but I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe if Pantoja beats, Royval or Van in the next fight, maybe we would consider 135 to fight Merab.
It's just like, even if I would much rather him go up and fight Merab, because, like, I don't want to see Royval versus Pantoja for the third time. Yeah, I don't like, and it's like,
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's why I hope Van wins.
Which sucks, because, like, Royval is so fun, but, like, we saw how that fight goes, and, like,
yeah. And listen, Tristan, you're my guy, Tristan. But like again, dude, Royval's literally number one. So if Van wins, he's going to be the next guy in line.
Definitely, if you see that Pantoja beat a lot of these guys already in the top.
And you have to give Royval so much credit here for taking this fight, because he could have easily said, "No, I'm not fighting guy 9 spots down." Like, no. Although I do feel like Jason House being both their managers definitely helps, doesn't it? Get the deal done. God. I'm sure that does hurt, right?
Yeah. I mean, for sure, but like Royval had no.
You didn't have a dance choice, right?
Because even if he sits out.
Yeah,
he's not getting a automatic title shot. He has to fight again.
I know. I seen the video of Kopp breaking his foot or whatever, but like it's tough with Kopp because he's very talented, but he pulls out so many fights, man. Like Kopp's pulling more fights than he's fought. He's a pull-out merchant. He's the opposite.
I mean, technically, he's only pulled out twice in fights. A lot of it's just cancellations on
fair enough.
Other
it
things.
just looks bad in Tapology when you see like cancel. But I don't mind the Horiguchi fight, just to say, like, even if he loses, I wouldn't mind that fight.
Oh, by the way, what Knox says, man. Yeah, Dana's heartbroken. Jones will be off the pound-for-pound list.
I think, he should be off the list. Pantoja's too low on the list. He should be like.
I'll put him on 3.
Wait, he should be top 5 probably, right? He's so good.
Put him on 3.
I wish it was 5 rounds too. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. We have the co-main event. And speaking of the devil guy we just talked about, and this is why it just makes sense for that fight to the winner of that to fight the winner of this, because it's back-to-back fights. They're in the same timeline. Alexander Pantoja taking on Kai France for the
title.
Alex
loves this matchup. I know already.
Title.
I'll go first.
Hold on, let me give the odds. Hold on, wait. These guys so excited. 1 second. -270 Pantoja, +230 France. What do you think?
Pantoja wins. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
Marcel, same?
Easy money, Pantoja. Yeah. I'm listen. I never really believed in Kai France. I don't hate the guy at all, but I just don't see the championship potential in the dude. To be really honest, I'm going with Pantoja, man. I think he wins however he wants.
He's one punch away from winning the belt, though. I mean, he does have power, man. He's knocked out how many guys? 4 in the UFC.
Pantoja's eating fucking punches from other people too. Like, nah.
I know. I'm obviously taking Pantoja. Is it a hot take to say he's going to win by submission? That's my hot take. Is that a hot take? Because most people will probably say decision, right? I think he's going to submit him.
That's possible. I don't think it's a hot take, to be honest.
No. Okay. Yeah.
I know you want the hot take, but that's not a hot take, dude.
No, I think he could sub him. Who subbed him? Royval subbed Car France.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oops, my light just turned off. My apologies. Sorry about that. I'm going to go with.
Are you still there?
I'm still here. Can you guys see me?
Yeah.
Tell me you can see me. Okay. My bad. The plug is right by my foot, and I got so excited thinking about the finish that I kicked it.
I don't want to know how you touched that plug, dude. But
oh man, yeah. But Pantoja's fucking chin is great. He will get knocked out, like you said, Tristan in the chat eventually. But does winning this make Alexander an all-time great? I mean, I think he already is one of the best flyweights of all time.
The problem is he doesn't get credit, but he deserves it. Yeah.
I saw him fight Moreno. Me and you, we watched it together, Alex, when he won the belt. I literally sat beside you, watched that fight. That's great.
I think there's no argument that he's second best for sure.
After Demetrius?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Car France live through knockout? He could. That's the only way he wins, right? Car France, if he just landed like a random punch, kind of like that would be it, right? Yeah. Think Dana's going to stop by Turkey and come back with full head of hair? Maybe. Did Mata get a hair transplant? It looked like Mata had a hair transplant, Alex. I don't know.
I don't think he has. I think he's always had hair. He just shaves it.
Shaves it? Did Cody Brunge get a hair transplant? It looked like he had one last week. Okay.
Yeah.
Of course he did. Fuck hair transplants.
Joe Pfeiffer did as well.
I know Joe did. I'm just giving what God gave you now. I know it's going away here, guys, but it is what it is. It's okay. It's what God gave you.
Yeah, man.
I don't care too much. All right, let's go to the next fight here, guys. Main event of the evening. Charles Oliveira taking on Ilia Topuria for the UFC vacant lightweight title. And Topuria is -400, Charles +300. I mean, it's an amazing fight. Obviously, I can't wait for this fight. Got to go with Topuria. I mean, to me, it's a no-brainer. You have to take Topuria. I mean, the guy's just been killing everyone, like the all-time greats, beating them back-to-back by knockout. And it is, interesting moving up to lightweight, obviously, taking on a guy who's bigger. I mean, I know Charles used to fight at featherweight, but he is a lot bigger. He's longer. He's more proven in this division, but I kind of feel like this is like the best guy to beat too, because Charles's durability is not great. He's been knocked out so many times in his career. I mean, I love Charles, but I think he gets chinned here, guys. I'm taking for sure, I'm definitely taking Topuria by knockout. There
you already know. I called Topuria knocking out Volk. I called him beating Max. I am a Topuria fanboy because I honestly think he's probably the best fighter in the UFC right now.
Yeah,
pound for pound. I think so. Dude.
Well, Islam, I think still, but he's probably second.
Yeah, I mean,
I want to see that fight still, man. I still want to see it, guys.
1,000%. Yeah,
that would have been the right headliner for international fight.
That would have changed. It's crazy because, like, I think people would have a different take on this card if that was the main event. They'd be like, "This card's incredible." Now it's like it's pretty good, you know. But go ahead. Sorry, Alex,
So I mean, yeah, Charles is bigger than him, but like you said, he's a former featherweight. What's the height difference between Charles and Max Holloway?
Okay, so Charles is 5'10", and he has a 74-inch reach. Max is 5'11" with a 69-inch reach. So Max has 1 inch of height, but 5 inches less of reach. Max is a short, like his arms are short, which is weird because he fights long. Max and Ilia Topuria have the same reach, 69 inches. But Topuria is 4 inches smaller than 4 inches smaller, 4 inches shorter. Hope you didn't hear the show. I know his wife is a smoke show, so I mean, I don't think he's rocking down there probably. Man. But listen, I don't know. I love the guy. I think he's the real deal. I really think, to me, he's like the face of the UFC. You know, and this is kind of a setup fight in a way, right? Like he should win this. He's minus 400, guys. He's minus 400. Marshall, you're obviously taking Topuria too, right?
Yeah, man, I'm thinking him as well. You know, I've been high on Topuria for such a long time, dude. You know, I also called him knocking out Volk and Max.
Dude, when he won a decision over Yusuf Salal, you were so fucking excited. You're like, dude, this guy just went 50 hard minutes with Yusuf Salal. That's such a big win, man. Look at this grappling. This guy was going crazy. Marcel loves when guys win decisions. He loves it.
Listen, man, I saw him first time. I think I've told this story many times.
Or something, or
yeah, man, Belgium Cage Warriors, where he fought Brian Boulard for the title, and he missed weight.
Every time he fights, you tell the story, Marcel.
Yeah, sorry, 135, and he fought, and I was like, I didn't know the guy back then, you know, and I was like, Cage Warriors got him in to let Brian Boulard win the title in front of his home crowd. And then Topuria stopped him, I think, with an anaconda choke within 1.5 minutes, you know, and I was like, okay, this guy looks good, you know. And he was like, he only won by submissions, I think, until that moment, you know. And he just evolved like an amazing fighter. He's really good.
He's barely shown his ground game in the UFC.
It's crazy, right? And he's really good on the ground as well, so a lot of people don't know.
I think he's better on the ground than he is a fucking boxer, which is crazy. Which is crazy because there's an argument he's the best boxer in the UFC right now. Like,
it's nuts.
He's very, very talented. I'm scared to death that he's only going to fight 3 more times and then fucking retire.
I wouldn't be surprised because he's already loaded, I feel like. So, and got a lot of sponsors, a lot of people backing him in Spain as well, and in Georgia, obviously. Man, I'm glazing this guy like crazy, but he deserves it. You know, he's amazing.
He's fucking really, very, very, very good.
He's winning, by the way. I didn't say that. He's winning. I'm picking him by knockout in the second round.
Second round. I think it's going to be quick, guys. I think he's going to take care of business. And
imagine
he doesn't get to hold the 2 belts. He only gets to hold 1 now, right? Although I think he said he's going to bring the second belt anyways. So.
And he's going to welterweight if he wins, he said.
He wants to fight. Could he be the first 3 division champ? That'd be something. Maybe.
But Ilia wins, and the biggest fight that the UFC can make next year is Ilia versus Patty, by far. So
he's talking about that. He wants Patty to win 1 fight. Patty should fight Armin probably next, right? For the title.
I think they do Patty Gaethje, man. That's what I think.
You guys think Armin's going to get the winner of this fight? Will Armin get it?
I don't think so.
Maybe if they need somebody in between, but
unless like Ilia fights Armin in like December and then fights Patty, fights Patty International Fight Week next year, or actually no, you do that Ilia versus Patty in Spain. You gotta fucking do that.
Yeah, let me get some comments. Our boy Justin's here. He took a nap after the. I don't blame you. That fight was boring. Justin lives in Vegas too. He goes to LFA cards and Tough Enough sometimes.
What's Iran news? He says Iran news. What happened?
He didn't. Iran? I don't know.
Oh, America strikes Iran. Okay.
We strike Iran.
Okay. Hopefully I can still go on my flight on Monday. I hope to God that they don't close on the. Airlines. Jesus.
U.S. bombs 3 Iranian. Fucking shit.
I didn't even know that happened.
No, World War
Wow.
III. Holy shit.
I'm sure on the Dutch news they will open up with that in 6 hours. Well, they could be live right now, but
hey, the world is burning, but at least we got International Fight Week next week. Fuck it. and we had to fucking sit through fucking UFC Baku this morning. Fuck yes.
Adam was looking like.
I'm just scared like my flight's gonna get canceled, man. I'm fucking worried now, guys. Don't even laugh. I'm on vacation. I've been working for 6 months straight. I'm tired and I want a vacation.
I don't want to laugh, but sorry.
That'd be horrible. Fuck you both. Hate you guys both. I like Alex. Fuck you, Marcel. I hate you so much. You know what? In all honesty, we got to get Marcel to come out to Vegas sometime, guys. Like,
no, not right now.
Not right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't shoot fucking the Netherlands out of the sky.
Europe is the Netherlands. Nuclear bomb in the Netherlands. Take out the what's that place where you get your blowjobs, Marcel? The red light district.
No, Adam's place.
Oh, yeah. All you guys in the chat laughing at me. You guys are fucking dicks. But I like all you guys still. That's okay. I will say this. I wish I was going to Vegas, though, to see you, Alex. That'd be amazing to watch the card again with you. That was fun.
Come through, dude.
We gotta get Marcel to come out, though, man, because I think that he'd have fun. You know what I mean? I think the heat would kill him, personally, but I think he's still have fun.
Marcel would have backstage access because he's a partner, so.
Oh, yeah. Eurosport, Marcel. You'd be backstage. It's a cage side. Marcel's like, hi, Mom. I'm on TV. Anyways, that was fun. No, okay, let me go. Marcel likes when I do this, Alex. He's too lazy to go back and listen to it again, so he wants me to recap the card. So let me go through it one time. First fight, we all had Jacobe Smith. Alex and I had Diniz, and Marcel had Hines. Is that right? I think so, right? Yeah.
Oh, come on. Can you even remember anymore?
I can't remember that. I don't care about that fight. Marcel and I had McVey. Alex took Dumas. So that is a consensus pick, technically, for us. I had Borshchev. They had McKinney, both of them. We all had Cortez. Marcel had Delgado, but Alex and I took Amil.
I think Marcel should take Amil for a consensus.
I know.
Dog.
What the hell, man? You suck, Marcel.
I don't think you decide that.
Yeah. Hermansson, Marcel took. Wait, no. Did you, Marcel? Hermansson? Yeah,
I pick Hermansson. Yeah.
And Alex and I took Rodrigues. All took Felipe Lima. Marcel and I took Makano. Alex took Darius. We all took Royval, surprisingly. All took Pantoja. All took Ilya. So, yeah, I mean, that's it. But we took a bunch of dogs, so it'd be interesting. I think you'll probably see about 4 dogs win this card out of 12 fights, something like that, 30% or whatever it is. Can't even do math, 33%. But we'll see what happens. Alex, appreciate you joining us, man.
Of course, Dad.
Fuck you, though.
I hope your flight to San Diego isn't
I know. I'm joking with you guys. You guys know I love you guys. Hopefully all's good. Hopefully the world doesn't explode overnight. But, dude, I always appreciate you coming on the show, man. So plug your byline. Go ahead.
Yeah, my byline's at MMAmania.com. Go read my stuff over there.
Yeah, and Marcel, what are you up to this week, man? Is posting some news, or is Kevin going to get it first?
Yeah, who knows? I want to say first of all, happy vacation to you if the plane goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing else to say, man. I hope everybody has a fun International Fight Week watching the fights, of course. I hope Alex has also a fun International Fight Week being there, actually.
Yeah.
And I hope you have a good vacation, obviously. But
appreciate that, man. Yeah,
that's pretty much all. I don't have any fights laying. I hope Alex has something he can tell us off the record later. But
where does Kevin Lee fit into all of this?
Tristan just asked about PFL in the chat. I did watch the fight last night. He got absolutely destroyed. He should just retire. He should never fight again, right? Sad. He was pissed at Ali, apparently, now. I saw the tweets. He was like, yeah, why did they give me this fight if I can't do Ivanov?
I mean, if the fucking PFL had any brains, they would book Tony versus Kevin. But they're fucking retarded. They have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah, I did catch the main card last night. I don't want to talk about PFL right now. I think we're good. We're in an hour.
Yeah,
all right, guys, have a great week, everyone. So again, no podcast next weekend. We'll do it the Wednesday when I'm back, so it'll be July 2nd. So we're actually off for about.
But who knows if the flight doesn't go, maybe.
which could happen. We'll be off.
No, let's hope not. Let's hope not.
I hope not too. All right. Have a great week, everyone. Talk to you soon. Take care. Peace. Bye.